What is going on? What's up? Good afternoon. Tonight's UFC 261. We have 3 championship fights. Super excited for it. Just gonna give you all my breakdown with the underdogs, the favorites. So if any last minute betting advice, I got you. Only gonna do the main card right now. So the first fight of the main card is gonna be Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute. I have Anthony Smith winning that one. He's been on a losing streak lately. Ever since he lost that title fight with John Jones. I have a feeling he's the underdog right now, so I would put money on him. If he wins, he's definitely going to make you some money there. Reason why I feel he's going to win, he's going to incorporate a better game plan than Jimmy Crute. He's going to go in for the knockout, where I feel as Anthony Smith is going to fight a more strategic fight. Jimmy Crute's only 12-1, so he's new, so this is his first ranked opponent. Anthony Smith is going to have a better game plan, probably take him to the ground. If not, he may even knock him out. So I would bet on Anthony Smith for the first fight of the main card. Going on to the second fight is Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman. This is going to be a good fight. Stand-up wise, I feel that Uriah Hall has a better advantage as opposed to Weidman. Now Chris Weidman, he's also dangerous. He took down Anderson Silva and stopped his reign, and he beat him twice. The first time was kind of like a little bit of a fluke. The second fight was an accident when Anderson broke his leg on a check kick from Weidman. But only way I see Weidman winning the fight is if he were to take Uriah Hall and just control him the whole fight. But I think Uriah Hall is going to win that fight, and he's also the underdog as well. So, again, that's more money if I'm a betting man. If you're trying to bet safe, then bet Chris Weidman. Like I said, he'd probably win by controlling with the wrestling. If not, I see Uriah Hall with the finish for that fight. Going on to the co-main event, which is a championship fight between Jessica Andrade and Bullet Valentina Shevchenko. This one, so the only way that I see Jessica Andrade winning the fight is by getting a hold of Bullet Valentina and wrestling her and really just slamming her to the ground. Other than that, I think Bullet's just a well-rounded fighter. One of the best we've seen, especially in the women, not just like women or men. I'm just talking about like all around as a fighter. I see Bullet Valentina winning. We'll probably go to decision, if anything. So I would put money on Bullet Valentina Shevchenko on that one. Going on to the co-main event, we have now this one's going to be really good. It might even be fight of the night, hopefully. But it's going to be Wang Zhili and Rose Namajunas, Doug Rose. Both are very, very technical, well-rounded fighters. Rose has a better submission game than Wang Zhili. We haven't really seen Wang fight on the ground. All her fights have mainly been stand-up. But she defended her takedowns well. That's because she fought Jessica Andrade and finished her. Wang has a chin. So I see Wang Zhili winning that one. But it's just going to be a really good fight. I'm really excited for that fight. Only way I see Rose winning is if she does by chance take Wang's down and getting a submission. But the way Wang Zhili just controls the fight with her stand-up is phenomenal to see. If you're new to fighting, like Muay Thai, Taekwondo, whatever you do, kickboxing, she incorporates a really good front, the lead leg kick. That's hard to do. And she does it so effortlessly, so fast, and it's so powerful. You try getting in a fighter stance and, kicking with the lead leg and having a lot of power. You don't feel like you have that much power. But Wang's been doing it for so long, and she has that power and that speed and that kick. And I think that what helps her kind of control the distance. Rose, we've seen Rose, fight well in the pocket, but Wayne can also counter and fight well in the pocket. I just see Wayne Zaley winning the fight. And then the main event, we have Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal. That should be a good fight as well. The last time they fought was early July, or was last July, and it was like on 6 days' notice. Masvidal broke Usman's nose, but Usman controlled the fight with his wrestling. So I don't know. I think Kamaru Usman's just like his game plan, and he also has a chin on him. We saw him get rocked his last fight with Gilbert Burns. He was able to recover, but he has that really good jab. That jab is very, very powerful. You see him slow down Gilbert Burns after this, halfway through the first round, and then the second round when he got the finish. He might incorporate that, but I kind of see him also taking Jorge Masvidal down, similar to the first fight. Now Jorge Masvidal is the way better striking. We saw that in the first fight. He was, if it would have stayed striking, he definitely would have won. But Kamaru being the champion, you have to adapt in the fight, and he found a way to win. So I think Kamaru Usman is going to win. I know this fight, these guys are pretty much rivals and they want to finish each other. And Jorge Masvidal, I think he's become famous really because of that knockout. He's been in the UFC for quite some time, but ever since that knockout of Ben Askren, he's been that was kind of like his rise to fame moment. And then, of course, beating Nick Diaz for the baddest motherfucker title. Don't get me wrong, Masvidal's a great striker. He's phenomenal. He's been striking for years. He's been doing it in the backyards of Miami with Kimbo Slice. But, so I pretty much have Usman winning. So I see all three champions retaining their titles. Only one that might lose it would be Shevchenko if Andrade were to knock her out, or even get her to the ground. But other than that, those are my picks for tonight. Super excited to see them. I'll do a recap after the fight to break down how the fights went. But I'll see y'all later tonight. Take it easy.